So finally, I was able to get my hands on the brand new iPhone 17 Pro Max. If you guys have watched my previous video where I mentioned that I had pre-ordered this so that I can get it on the first day of release. Now, getting this phone was not easy for me because the store that was selected for me was 2 hours away from my home, so I actually had to drive 2 hours on Friday to go and get it from the Apple store, but definitely it was worth it. There was quite a lineup and traffic in the store, but since I had pre-ordered it, I had no issues getting my hand onto it. I also checked out the other models and other colors in the store while I was picking up my phone, but I decided to get the Cosmic Orange and obviously the 17 Pro Max. Now the box that this came in is pretty much Apple's standard box, nothing too fancy. And obviously inside the box, I did not expect anything else other than the phone and the cable. Honestly, when for the first time I looked at the phone, I was like, wow. Like, I don't know, people were kind of hating on this color. They were like, this isn't good. But honestly speaking, this color in real life looks so much better than online. And it definitely stands out from the other colors. Now, the first thing that caught my eye is that the phone is actually not that heavy and the aluminum body does not make it feel less premium. I was actually worried that when Apple decided to go from titanium to aluminum, I wasn't sure whether or not it will make the phone less special. For some reason, I feel this was the right move. When I try to hold my iPhone 15 Pro Max versus my iPhone 17 Pro Max, I actually feel much more comfortable with the 17 Pro Max for some reason. I think the way they have actually designed the phone is suited better in your hands. And it's not actually that heavy. I don't know what the specs are, but this definitely sometimes feels lighter than my 15 Pro Max. Now, obviously, one of the biggest reasons that I decided to get this phone was because of the cameras. Having an ultra-wide 48 megapixel and a telephoto 48 megapixel was definitely something I was looking forward to. But then Apple also decided to give us some other camera features, which I will talk about and show you in this video. But from a design perspective or holding the phone and those first impressions that you want to call it, that felt amazing. And now obviously the phone already comes with the iOS 26 version, which I have been using for past 2 months on my iPhone 15 Pro Max, but in the beta version. So that wasn't like a big difference to me, but for people that haven't used the iOS 26, definitely you will feel like you're getting a brand new phone and a bit of different iPhone experience, if that makes sense. Now let's talk about the camera. So the first few feature that Apple decided to give to us is the dual capture, where you'll be able to activate your front camera and the back camera at the same time. Now that would be pretty fun because that can be used in so many different situations, scenarios. And by the way, I'll be doing an in-depth review of the camera of the iPhone, where I'll be comparing it by itself and then testing it against the iPhone 15 Pro Max, iPhone 16, 14 Pro Max, iPhone 12, to maybe Samsung Galaxy Fold 7 as well, which I also got it last week. So definitely this will showcase how good truly is iPhone's camera. And on top of that, they gave us another feature which is called the center stage, which I believe will be so good for taking selfies and videos because you don't have to rotate your phone anymore. You can just literally keep your phone vertical and then automatically the sensor has been made square so that you can just change between vertical and landscape without changing the position of the camera, which would be great. And it also makes sure that when you're taking a landscape video, what happens is that your camera has to go to the left or to the right. But then if you keep your phone vertical, the camera stays in the middle, which is more aesthetically good looking, obviously. So yeah, overall, I am super excited, super happy to get this phone. And make sure to subscribe to the channel so that I'll be posting more content and as I experience more of this phone.